Alright guys, Fox here, FXRC, and I have a new toy. That's right, the Arrma Mojave EXB. I'm super excited about this. This is the only Mojave I've ever owned, meaning I have not actually had the V4, or I think it's the V version 4. I have not had the previous versions of the Mojave. I've always kind of wanted one. I just, it's kind of at the end of my, I guess, list, shall we say. But I'm super glad I waited, because this is probably gonna be better than the original. I mean, one, it's upgraded slightly already, and two, I get to put my own electronics in, which is something I love to do. So very excited about this. I don't normally do like unboxings and stuff, but I mean, this is pretty cool. So anyway, rip this puppy open and take a look. You guys, as you can see, the full-size picture on the box, and it kind of just goes into, I guess, some of the upgrades. The 7075 T6 aluminum anodized shock towers, as well as the chassis. It's got the aluminum center bracing, and it just kind of shows you what some of the EXB, the limited slip diff. A lot of this is the same upgrades that are on the EXB Creighton. So let's get into it. I have taken this off and taken a peek. I'm not gonna, couldn't help myself. Out of all of the Arrma, the larger Arrmas, the body on the Mojave is definitely probably one of the better ones. So you get your little sticker sheet. There's your manual, some tools. I guess they probably could have skipped that, and there's some spare shock pistons, and it looks like a pinion in there. So pretty cool they put that in there. Let's get this out. Come on out. Oof, would you look at that? Is pretty. What? Some zip ties in the back here. And flip. That no more. I don't need that no more. And bam! Look at that. Man, that is nice. That is a cool. It's definitely a big. I guess it's a 7 scale, but it's actually not really that heavy. Obviously, there's no electronics in it yet, but geez, let's take in that beautiful Mojave body. Just stunning. Man, those shocks are just plush. They feel very nice. This thing is gonna soak up some bumps very nicely. Beautiful. Now, I'm pretty sure this is on the same platform as the Italian. It's got I think it's the same chassis and stuff anyway, but look at that. Got that really cool interior with the little guys in there. Cool. Reinforced roll cage. Super nice. So get you in really. Look at this beautiful body on this. I am definitely a fan of the EXB colors. I've kind of always been I like to paint a lot of my cars kind of black and just kind of darker colors. So, and especially with the black and the red, I'm just a super fan. So it's definitely pretty cool. Pretty cool looking body. if I do say so myself. Oh, a couple scale details there. Not too shabby. Little roof skids. Very, very nice. Get the body off and I'll take a look on the inside. Obviously, it's got the clip retainers, as all the Arrmas do. Oh yeah, that's right. And it's got the Velcro on the sides there with on the Nerf bars. Look at that. It's all reinforced. Look at a little fat foam padding there. I'm sure this body is definitely not going to be cheap, and it's definitely going to be something I'm going to want to reinforce if I want it to last. Because I'm sure it will not if I do not reinforce it. So, beautiful body. Let's take a look at the inside. And then pretty much once you get on the inside here, it just kind of looks like most of the other 8 scale Arrmas. You know, besides being, you know, the smaller tires. It's actually got the... So these are the EXB arms, but these actually don't look... These look a lot smaller. I thought this one actually had the same arms as the Typhon, but they do look like the same arms as the Typhon. They just look a little beefier, actually. I wonder if these would actually fit on the Typhon, because that would be pretty cool if they did. No, I did. No, they are the skinny ones, I think. Yeah. Look at that. So obviously it's got the upgraded aluminum shock tower, 7075 aluminum in the rear and in the front, as well as the 7075 chassis bracing and the 7075 chassis. Pretty cool. It's got the upgraded arms, A-arms, H-arms. Let's see what else. I think they're actually upgraded standoffs on these. Or they're harder steel or something. They're the same millimeter, but they're harder steel. I still might go over to the M2C, but it's got the EXB Aikman bar, yeah. And it's got the EXB top plate, steering top plate there. Beautiful. And what else? Man, that is just plush. That thing's just gonna soak up some bumps. Cool. That cool front bumper is pretty rugged. I imagine that should take a beating. So, what an interesting body mount. It's actually got, it's connected twice, front and the back of the shock tower. Really give that thing some support. That's probably why these tend to break. I bet there's not a lot of, I know there's like a mod, you gotta stuff some foam in here to stop these things from breaking. They do have a little bit of foam on to maybe protect the body. That rear bumper, man, it's like a shelf. But it's definitely rigid enough, but yet still some flex. I imagine it should definitely do its job. This thing is gonna be a beast. Can't wait. Get some electronics in this thing and just get to ripping. Nerf bars are pretty flexible. Awesome. That EXB chassis, the integrated front bumper, and it does connect to. So it does have the aluminum upper block there. That's all been, and the upgraded pins as well as the shock pins. I think these are, yeah, they do have the, it has the EXB shock rod ends, but I'm pretty sure the Mojave already had these same shock rod ends. If I remember right, the Mojave had the really nice shock rod ends. So thinking that's pretty much about it. I mean, obviously it's got the limited slip diffs. in there. You know, I am going to open it up and take a look, make sure that everything's shimmed up nice and there's grease and it's put together well. I don't want to, you know, just trust the fact that they put it together well. I will take it apart and look myself. But besides that, it looks a pretty epic rig. Yeah, and honestly, I think I'm gonna go a different route on this truck than I normally do, and I'm really not gonna go crazy on the upgrades. I'm not gonna not do any because I you know, I have to. I can't help it. But I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm gonna actually run this chassis. I'm gonna run these shock towers. I'm not gonna replace those. But besides that, I am going to do the diff cases. I'll do the aluminum on the rod ends, and I'll do aluminum on the rod end mounts here in the front and in the rear. And then I will do the hot racing on the pillow ball on the steering, yeah, as well as the rear hub. So because the rear hub's not important. These composite ones are perfectly fine, but these front ones, I just you know, it's just, they're nothing but trouble. You end up popping out the ball out of that rod, and I don't know about on this one as much as maybe some of the other ones with the smaller arm and stuff, and being protected a lot by the body. It's probably not going to be a big deal on this one, but I got them coming anyway, so I'm still going to do it on this. I do it on all my other ones, so I might as well do it on this too. I'm really interested to know. I feel like these would definitely fit on the Typhon, and if that is the case, I am going to get a set for the Typhon because that's awesome. Anyway, I know it's not much of an unboxing, but so I can do this one hand here. And I mean, with it being a roller and stuff, there's really not a lot to get off of there. Not really a lot to show. So, close enough. Anyway, that thing is mean. Should be pretty fun. Definitely can't wait to get this thing out and get it ripping. So I will I'll do one more video showing, you know, all my upgrades and everything I put into it, the electronics and stuff like that. I'm not going to say it now because it'll be a surprise. But I do have some plans for this. A couple anyway, a two-stage thing. I think I'm going to try something first, but then I'm going to go crazy and do something even better after. So anyway, this is Fox FXRC. This is a first look of this badass Arrma Mojave EXB. I cannot wait to get this thing out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.